Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. In today's video, I wanted to go into Home Goods and see if they had anything marked down as far as their Halloween decor goes, and I wanted to see if they had any cute items that I could grab for Thanksgiving. They had lots of fall decor, you guys. So much cute stuff, in fact. And you guys, I just could not believe the Christmas stuff they had. They had so much Christmas decor. So a little disclaimer, I am going to show a little bit of it, but I'm not going to show very much of it. And towards the end of this video, there's going to be some spooky stories, and I want to show you this really cute misting pumpkin that I got. Now, I do want to mention that this is the Home Goods in Ahwatukee, next to Phoenix in Arizona. So if you live in the Arizona area, this Home Goods does have quite a bit of Halloween decor left. In fact, I was so pleasantly surprised at how much Halloween decor, as you can see, that they had left. They had quite a bit, you guys. And so if you're still looking for those last minute Halloween items, go to this Home Goods. You guys, I cannot believe how fast this season went by, and we started earlier with our shopping. I'm so sad that it is almost over. You guys, this fireplace screen, I walked in and I saw it and I was like, whoa. And I almost was so close to getting it, but I did see one with witches on it that I liked better, that I think if I come across it again, I will grab it. But that one was adorable. Those are normally $79 and it was on sale for $40, you guys. So if that's something you're looking for, I would run to that Home Goods location because it's right by the front door as you walk in. And not a lot of people were honestly noticing it because it was kind of under the table. So again, one of the main reasons why I wanted to go into Home Goods is I wanted to see if I could pick up something for Thanksgiving. I knew I should have a long time ago. I saw a candle. It was kind of a wooden candle with a wooden lid, and I didn't get it because I can't burn candles, but I have a candle warmer that I can use. So I was kind of disappointed. I didn't really see anything that I liked, but I did pleasantly surprised see so much Halloween. Now, I'm only going to show you a little bit of Christmas, but you guys, there is a lot of Christmas decor, and there were some people in front of me right there, so I was trying not to get them on the video. I was trying to be strategic. You can see them down there. And I just go over the Christmas stuff a little bit to kind of give you an overview what is in store. And you guys, these houses, so do you remember the big craze? Everybody was looking for these gingerbread houses, Christmas houses, whatever you want to call them. So I have one of each style, but they are pink. They have kind of a pink color on them. I like these white ones so much better, and I'm a little disappointed because I honestly wish that I had these white ones. So yes, I was looking at these because the all white is definitely more my vibe. So I'm thinking maybe I can paint mine white, but I'm not sure. Any thoughts, any advice? Here's the other style. So I have both styles, and if you go back and watch my Christmas videos, I did some Christmas decorating videos last season, and I did show those. If you think I should paint them all white, any recommendations what I should do, because they do have kind of a shimmery look on them. I just don't want to ruin them. I'm afraid of ruining them. So what are your thoughts? What is your advice on that? Let me know in the comments. Now, did they always come in white? I don't remember ever seeing white because, again, it's totally more my vibe. I am not really a pink girly, so the white goes a lot more with my more vintage decor. Now, I am showing this angel, you guys, because I loved how she lit up. I thought she was so cool looking how she lit up. So yes, I am showing you a few specific items that I saw that I thought were neat, just because I like both seasons, you guys. I'm a Halloween girl through and through. I always will be. October girl at heart. My house has got spooky touches basically year round, but at Christmas time, I do decorate for Christmas. I do love to have vintage kind of boho Christmas decor. So if you would like to see those type of videos, comment down below as well, because I am kind of on the fence with just leaving this a spooky channel. So I would love to hear from everyone that watches this. Comment either the word spooky or just put both. So it would mean a lot to me to kind of get some feedback and input, what you guys want to see, or you just want me to stick to the spooky stuff. So if you love the original Grinch movie, they had so much Grinch cute stuff, you guys. And it's so funny because I saw this and then my daughter was texting me pictures of some of the items. She's like, oh my God, Mom, I saw on Instagram somebody was showing Grinch stuff. It's so cute. And I was like, I have video footage of it too because I was there. So kind of funny. But they had a whole end cap of Grinch coffee cups, dishes, all kinds of stuff, bowls, serving dishes, just really cute stuff. So again, this is the Home Goods in Ahwatukee in Arizona. So make sure to go check out that location if you're looking for some of these items. Now, the reason I'm showing these plates is because it reminds me of a collection at Pottery Barn called Rustic Forest. That's like Pottery Barn. That's my favorite collection that they have. It's kind of woodsy cabin vibe, and it is very similar to this, and it's exactly how I decorate. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is a total Pottery Barn dupe for the Rustic Forest collection. It was very, very cute, and I liked it. Now I'm just going through and kind of picking up and showing you how, or certain items that I might use to decorate with to kind of show you my decorating vibe. Again, I have a whole bunch of decorating videos from the Christmas season. You can go back and watch those. I even did a kind of a Scrooge decorated hallway with the ghosts of Christmas past. I did that one year. It turned out really, really cute. So I kind of do all kinds of different things. So they, Home Goods, they had a lot of neutral decor that if you like that type of vibe, they had lots of great stuff for more of a neutral Christmas as far as decorating goes. I love everything here. It's totally my vibe. Now this pillow here, I was walking by. Here's another Pottery Barn dupe. I also saw this pillow a similar style at Cost Plus World Market, and lots of Pottery Barn dupes, you guys. Now I did decide to show a lot of these candles because these candle warmers are also really, really cool. I thought that I have a candle warmer and I love mine, and I think they're a great Christmas gift for someone, you guys. And some of these candles here remind me of the total Anthropology vibe with the trees on the candle and the trees and the wax. Totally Anthropology or Pottery Barn, but I believe it was Anthropology that started that trend. Now I realize this is a Spooky Sunday video, but I promise towards the end of this video, there's going to be lots of Spooky Sunday stuff that I'm going to show you. Now I also wanted to make a quick stop into Kirkland's because I had a coupon for my birthday that I wanted to use, and they were also having a sale. Now, when I went shopping, it was a couple days ago, so I'm not sure if these clearance prices are still going on. I'm pretty sure they might be, but I'm not 100% because this was a couple days ago, you guys. Now these ornaments are very, very popular. I actually like the neutral colors that Kirkland's has. These velvet style ornaments, they're absolutely adorable. And it's kind of the vibe I have on my Christmas tree. Very neutral and a vintage vibe. Now I'm just kind of giving you an overview, kind of showing you what's in store. And I love these checkered blankets, you guys. I thought they were so cute. You know, checker is my jam. And these blankets reminded me exactly of the Anthropologie blanket that I got last season. I got a cream colored one that was it was actually more of a light green, but it looked cream like that one. And it's the softest thing ever, but it was $100. But I will tell you, the one I got at Anthropologie was a lot more softer than this one. Now is also the time to hurry up and get your stems for your Christmas holiday season. Kirkland's had a bunch in stock, a good selection, so get them now before they are all gone. I thought this little North Pole sign was really, really cute, so that is why I'm showing it. Again, you guys, I do promise that we are going to get into some spooky decor. I just like the nostalgia of looking at this Christmas decor right here, the gingerbread and the red and white. It looked kind of vintage decor. I just love that style, and I want to share with you guys what is in store. So that is what I'm doing, but I promise we are going to be getting into some spooky stuff in a few minutes here, and I have some spooky stories to share with you. I just like to take you guys along with me when I'm shopping because I want to share with you guys what is in store. So if you haven't been to Kirkland's or Home Goods lately, you know what to expect. Now, like I said, at Home Goods, that collection they had reminded me of the Pottery Barn Rustic Forest collection, and so does this. You guys, this is super cute. This is totally my jam, and I also love this runner. It was really cute, but it was around $30, and I wasn't going to spend that. And it was not like the full length of what a table runner would be. It was only like half the size, so yeah, I am not going to get that. But this is my final overview of Kirkland's. They had some really nice stuff if you're decorating for kind of a moody Christmas like I do, that moody vintage vibe. All right, everyone. So what did you think of what was left in Home Goods? Now I'm going to show you the last minute couple items I decided to order. As I've mentioned in past videos, if you haven't been a long time watcher, I haven't handed out Halloween candy the past few years, not because I didn't want to, but because of my lung disease that I got from COVID pneumonia. I'm not going to really get into that because some of you have heard it a number of times, so just go back. I do have a video all about my lung disease from a couple of years ago, so go back and watch that video. But I wasn't going to hand out Halloween candy because my immune system can be compromised. I get sick really easily, and my boyfriend has worked the past few Halloweens, so this Halloween he has off. I am so excited. So I did decorate a little bit out front. I will show you that on the day of Halloween so I can get one more Halloween video out to you guys, and I want to make sure to say happy Halloween as well. So this was kind of a last minute item I did decide to buy, and it was the misting pumpkin from Target. It was $35. I was leery about it because this is exactly how it comes. It's not in a box. In fact, they just threw it in a packaging box and mailed it to me like this. And I thought it was kind of cheap looking in person. But now that I ordered it and I have it home, you guys, I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I am so happy I got it because I'm just going to have some basic candles, lanterns lining my sidewalk. I did some basic things out there, which I will show you next week for Halloween. But you guys, I cannot believe it. It is my last spooky Sunday of the Halloween season. That makes me so sad, you guys. It went by so quick. So at the end of this video, with the pumpkin lit and misting, I'm going to share with you some spooky stories if you want to listen to them. So you're not going to see me in the video, but you will listen kind of like an audio, and the pumpkin will be misting. So I'm going to show you one other thing that I got, which you guys, I was laughing when I got it. I thought it was so much bigger. The picture makes it look a lot bigger. I need to pay more attention to description of sizes, that's for sure. Anyway, so I'm really excited I did get this pumpkin. I did have to order it though off the website because all of my Targets were out of it. So the next thing I'm gonna show you is this cute little glass pumpkin dish. I thought it would be really cute for Thanksgiving time to put like nuts in or something, some type of little snack treat, or even with Halloween when I make my pumpkin seeds. I thought I could put some pumpkin seeds in here. So it's actually a really cute little jar container. But you guys, I was so surprised because I thought it was gonna look like this, and I will put a picture to the right of the screen. Now come on, the picture in that Pottery Barn does show it looks like it is 10 times bigger than this. Thank God, you guys, I did not pay full price for this. Now it is on sale, but I even got it for cheaper. It was marked down to like $33, and now it's back up to like $40. But thank God I did not pay that price. It is heavy and the lid is very durable, but I'm gonna open it and show it to you. So it's just your basic like glass pumpkin dish. And I mean, it is cute. Don't get me wrong. There is the ID number, the item number, and this is the lid. I really like the lid. I really like that style. I thought it was cute. So it can be used at Halloween, fall, or Thanksgiving. Again, I'm probably going to use it for Thanksgiving time. So I thought it was really cute. But again, showing the picture to the right of the screen, I cannot believe it looks so much bigger in the picture, you guys. But it is absolutely adorable. But come on, it is so tiny. Anyways. All right, now the next other thing that I did get, I got at Home Goods. And I saw this witch's hat, and there's the price. I really liked it because you could do so many different things with it. You could put fairy lights in it. You could fill it with pine cones and do that type of look. I really, or you could hang it and do that kind of witchy vibe. Now I saw a bunch of these and I didn't really know if I liked them at first, but then when I saw this one, I decided to go for it and grab it. So if I see a couple more next season, that will be on the list for me to grab a few more of them because I do like them better than the basic witch hats. I think that these are a lot more durable as far as holding up, and they're cute to like hang inside, or I don't know, there's just so many things you can do with them. So I was excited to get this cute little witch hat because I can do so many different things with it. All right, you guys, this is what it looks like when it is on. And you guys, a really good amount of mist comes out of this. I am pleasantly surprised. Now, a lot of the reviews said that a lot of water is around it when you use it, but I'm gonna set it outside so the water will dry up very quickly. I'm not gonna like have it inside or anything, but I think it's really, really cute. I like it a lot. So I am glad that I did get it. The lid does come off. You pour water in it, and the mister is inside of it. So it is really, really cute, you guys, and I'm super happy I did get it. Now, just to kind of show you, this is what it looks like at night when the lights are off. It is really cute, you guys. super happy I got it. Now, it's not going to give the type of mist that a fog machine would give, but I still think it's really, really cool. Now you have to make sure to keep an eye on it and watch it, because when the water runs out, you have to refill it a little bit so it will continue to go. But I really, really like it. Now, what people are saying is true, because I leaned forward and it is wet here on the carpet. So it does get from the mist, whatever area around the pumpkin, my little rug here is getting pretty wet. So, okay, if you guys are interested, I am going to tell a spooky ghost story. I might tell one or two, but I'm definitely gonna share one with you. And the first one is honestly very, very spooky. And every time I've heard this story from my dad or my sister, I get chills down my spine. And just the way my sister tells the story, because she witnessed the whole thing, just is very, very creepy and scary. And I know she sometimes watches my YouTube videos. I'm not going to say my sister's name because she's a private person, unless in the future I'm allowed to like occasionally mention her first name. But if you're watching, hi sis, maybe next year we can do something special for Halloween season, and I can just record your voice telling the story. And I can like have a series next year for spooky season doing some spooky Halloween stories. So we can talk about that in the future, sis. But yeah, the way my sister tells it is very, very creepy. But so I mentioned a lot, I'm from the state of Washington, and I grew up in Bellevue, and my parents were really avid to going to spending time in the mountains. My dad liked to hunt, and my mom just loved everything of being out in the mountains, exploring the wilderness, the fresh air. We're just a mountain family. My sister likes to spend a lot of time hiking. I like to go hiking. That is the one thing I will say I miss about back home, is the rivers, the mountains when it snows. I'm just more of an outdoor girl, and I just grew up with my family really enjoying the mountains. So this particular day, my parents, we had just spent a day at the mountains, and I was a baby. My sister and my dad both said I was probably about 1 year old. My sister was in her early teens, and my mom loved to get little samples of plants from up in the mountains. Now, I know today it's illegal, but back, I'm 50 years old. So back 50 years ago, times were different. So don't write me up in the comments that my mom liked to get her little plant samples. So my parents, it was at the end of the day, and my mom was like, I want to look around for a little plant or something. My mom just loved the mountains, you guys, and that's why she always loved to get her little sample of a plant coming from the mountains. So again, my mom didn't do this as she got older and as I got older, and my mom realized it was illegal. My mom didn't do it anymore. So again, another disclaimer, don't be mentioning in the comments, don't come for me. And I don't want to hear, that's illegal, because this was many, many years ago, and my mom was very, very young adult and didn't know any better. Anyways, so my sister was with me, and I was in my car seat in the car, and my parents were kind of, probably my sister, how she said it, was a few car lengths away from the car. And they were walking, and it was just kind of close to sunset, but the headlights of the car were on, so my sister could see our parents very clearly. Well, all of a sudden, my sister, how she explains it is so scary, you guys, is my parents stop and they froze in their tracks and they weren't moving. And my sister was like, what's going on? She's thinking to herself. And they're still not moving. My sister was watching because she had like clear view out of the front windshield of our parents. They didn't go that far away from the car. And so my sister decided to get out of the car to see what was going on. There was no one around me. My sister knew I was safe in the car. It was in the mountains. Nobody was anywhere. And I was very safe in the car. So my sister got out of the car, and as she's running up to my dad is putting his hand behind him, like backing up, like with the hand signal, like slow down, like not, not to run, like walk slow. He's kind of got his hand behind his back, waving at my sister, slow down, with that type of hand movement. So my sister walks very, very slowly up to my dad, and she still doesn't understand what's going on. And my dad says, look to the left, in a very quiet, soft voice. And my sister looked to the left, and she said she will never ever forget it. Were these two red eyes staring at all three of them. And the eyes, the really freaky thing about it was the eyes were 8 feet tall. There was nothing around this set of eyes that could mean that it was in a tree, like a bird sitting on a branch. Whatever this was 8 feet tall. So my sister, my mom, and my dad were frozen, standing there looking at this creature, whatever it was. And they were standing there for quite a long time. And one thing my sister tells me, which is very, very scary and creepy, is whatever this was, its eyes never blinked. When you stare at something for a very long time and the eyes will blink, the red eyes never blinked. And so my dad, my sister said, got tired of standing there having a standoff, so he whispered, we're going to slowly back off and walk away. And that is exactly what they did. So they walked very, very slowly all the way back to the car. They made it safely, and ironically enough, they said I was stone quiet. Like, I wasn't crying, because I guess I had full view of them, so I could see them out the car window. And I wasn't asleep. I was awake, very alert, and I was completely quiet. And my parents got in the car, and my dad is the type of person, you guys, curiosity always killed the cat. My dad was a very tough, macho guy, and he always wanted to know what was going on, what was the cause of something, and he wanted to find out what were those red eyes. And so he said, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check this out. So he started to walk. My mom and my sister were back in the car with me. My mom and my sister were watching my dad walk away from the car. They said he was about a car length away, and he turned around and he bolted. And I, in my years and spending time with my dad, you guys, I don't remember ever seeing my dad ever run. And my sister was saying she never remembered seeing him run either. And she said he ran so fast. And he got in the car, and apparently whatever this was decided to come after him because he was going to go back and have another look-see. So my dad got in the car, spun it around, and my sister said the whole way home from the mountains, nobody said a word. Everybody was stone cold quiet, no discussion about it, not one word, not what was that, what do you think it was? Everybody was completely quiet. And years later, I remember my dad telling the story and my sister telling the story, and of course they tell it much spookier because I was just a little baby, but the way my sister tells it like sends chills down my spine. And so maybe next spooky season I can have a spooky story series on my channel, and I can do a recording and have her tell the story, because the way she tells it is so scary. But later on in life, they both think that they saw Bigfoot, and there's been lots of sightings in that exact area. And where they were at, I can tell you because, you know, it's not like we live there, but my parents and my sister, they were up in the mountains at Stampede Pass. And so that is a very Bigfoot, lots of Bigfoot sightings in that area. So that story is one that I've heard in my family over and over. And like I said, my sister and my dad tell it so spooky. And especially my sister, because you're hearing kind of a younger side to the story, because my sister was in her early teens. And the way she tells it, it's just so spooky. So that is my family Bigfoot story. Now I'm going to tell one more story. I don't want this video to be like super, super long, but this is another family story. So this story actually what happened with me, and it was after my father passed away. I was very distraught, you guys. Not only did I lose my dad, but 2 weeks later, the relationship I was in, we decided to break up. And my ex had 2 sons from a previous marriage that weren't mine, but I had raised them and called them my own sons. And so the breakup with the kids was super hard on me, and then losing my dad and everything just kind of falling apart, I kind of was a mess. I went through like a lot of depression. I got super skinny. People at work were asking me if I had like a health issue, because I got down to like a size 5. I was like so super skinny. But this happened when I was at work, and it was after my dad passed away, and I was on my lunch break, and my phone was ringing, and it said incoming call dad. And I'm like, there's no way possible. And the reason why I say this is because my stepmom disconnected my dad's phone, I want to say probably 6 months before he passed away, just because he never used it. And so to save money and not have to pay for an extra line, they just used only her phone. And so his phone number wasn't even any good. It wasn't even working. So if she were to, like, for example, be calling from my dad's phone or something, it just wasn't even connected anymore. So I looked at it and I'm like, that has to be a mistake. And I just kind of ignored it and went on about my break. Well, after break, I was like walking back to my area. I was a department manager. And so over the loudspeaker, my store manager, my boss, came over, and my dad's name was Rick. And I'm not going to say my dad's last name, so I'll use the last name Smith. And she said, Rick Smith, can you please call extension blah, 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 Rick Smith. And I didn't think anything of it because I had to have heard that wrong, right? Because I knew there was nobody in the store with that name identical to my dad. And so I'm like, there's no way, I had to have heard it wrong. Well, like 45 minutes goes by, and again, my store manager goes on the loudspeaker, and she's like, Rick Smith, please call extension blah, blah, blah. So I call the extension, and my boss's name was Sharon. And I said, Sharon, who is Rick Smith? You know that's my dad's name, and he just passed away. Who is that? And she's like, oh, that's our security person. I had worked for this company for like 5 years at that point. I had no idea our security guy's name was the same identical name as my dad. That like floored me. I was shocked. I mean, I knew that what his first name was, but I guess I just never put two and two together because I didn't talk to him all that frequently, you know? But yeah, I was kind of floored by that. And it gets even creepier, you guys. So a couple of weeks go by, and another manager was in my department working, and she was at the register, and she's like, "Hey, Leanne, have you noticed anything to the left of our cash wrap at all? Anything kind of spooky, or have you seen anything?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "Well, just to give you a little background about my family," she said, "me and my mom are super intuitive, and my mom came from Mexico and has helped the police with some unsolved cases, and my mom can see like ghosts, and she says I can see spirits too." And she said, "I keep seeing like this older man standing to the left of the cash wrap." And so I was standing there thinking about what she was saying, and then a customer had walked up, and so she was helping the customer. And as she was helping the customer, I had stepped away, and I pulled up a picture of my dad on the phone, and I walked back over to her, and I just kind of put it on the counter for her to look at, and she started crying in front of the customer, and she's like, "Who is that?" And I go, "That's my dad. My dad just passed away." And she's like, "That is who I'm seeing to the left of our cash wrap." And she had to leave the customer, step off the floor, and she went to go call her mom, and she was crying. And of course, I was an emotional wreck too. It was very close to my daughter's graduation when these things were happening. And then I was very stressed out. And like I had said in the beginning of the story, I was feeling kind of sickly with all the stress going on in my life. And so I feel like my dad was trying to say, "It's okay, I'm here, you're going to be okay." And I also feel like he was kind of around because he knew my daughter was graduating, and both my stepmom and my mom were coming to town for that. And my dad, like I said, he always liked to be a part of the action. He always wanted to be there for special things. And I really feel like it was him saying, "I'm here, it's going to be okay, I'm with you." So those are the two stories that I have. Comment down below what you think. I'd love to hear if anything spooky has ever happened to you guys. And next spooky season, I'm honestly thinking of doing a spooky series. I think it would be a lot of fun. And you guys, I just can't believe next week is Halloween. So I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. And until the next spooky Sunday, next season, you guys, stay spooky and happy haunting.